Welcome to semifinals here, last round of the day. GVSU Blue coming up against your St. Clair College. The GVSU Blue Lakers there, as you can see from their logo.
Sorry, LeBron is not here, everyone.
We got K, Cyber, and Alpha, I believe is that third player coming through. Already Cyber to find a shot on net, but it's saved by the Saints.
Yeah, looks like GVSU trying to make a play early on in this game. They've had a couple chances already, just 30 seconds in the Saints. Sending this one back into that offensive zone. Kamal trying to set up a pass maybe. Teammate not going to be there quite ready for it yet. That mid boost is going to get ganked by the side of GVSU as well, so maybe they're going to try to make some kind of play here. They're going to find the demo on Kamal, maybe try to open up this crease, but ball is going to go the other way. Christian getting tangled up on his feet there just a little bit, but no goals just yet.
The Lakers trying to get something started here. K take it around that corner, tries to send it towards middle, but it's back over towards the Saints. Christian now got his hands on the ball, passes it over towards Kamal in the middle there, but K to clear it out, and that's wide open net for Cyber to find that. You can't be triple committing like that right off the starting. I mean, we're this deep into the bracket. Come on, Saints.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Especially later in the game when you're maybe trying to desperate to get a goal. I could definitely see it, but this early, that's uncharacteristic mistake from the Saints there. Didn't want to give that one up to GVSU nice and early. Christian going to get that kickoff demo. They're going to go for some bumps as well. Try to play that physical game, maybe getting GVSU's head a little bit. Ultimately, though, goals is all that matters. They're going to try to find it. Beautiful pass. I thought that one got saved. Looked like it got the touch, but Christian and Kamal linking up for the equalizer just moments later. And how many times have we seen this? Saints get scored on, immediately answer back.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it a million times. It's a story as old as time. Saints tie it up here right at the starting of the game. Well, I guess not right at the starting of the game. We're already a minute 20 in. Like, these Rocket League games just fly by every time. It's just so back and forth between so many of these teams. K to try and get one on the net there, but not really going to land at all. Alpha trying to find one just floating in there. Another lob coming in from K. Cyber trying to set something up down there. Alpha, can you find the angle? No, you cannot. Just a little bit too wide there. Can't tip it back towards that net. It's now back out to Quint towards the middle. K has been so good at disrupting these passing plays from the Saints.
Yeah, beautiful save there by Kamal. GVSU has been all over the Saints end so far. They found multiple chances. They've been harassing them in this defensive end. The Saints trying to find some way to break out, try to break this deadlock as well. Christian going to be stuck watching that one. Quint taking that one into the corner. Not a whole lot of boost to play with, though. He's going to have to give up chase on that one. Kamal and Christian, I think a little bit tangled up there. Christian is ultimately going to walk away with the ball, though. No boost to find the second touch, but there's Quint. Christian, great job to get out of the way. Let Quint walk that one in, and once again, Quint walking it right down the middle. Nobody there to contest it. K going off into outer space, and Quint walking that one in. Thankfully, Christian able to get out of the way.
There it is. You can see him locked and loaded there on the net. Now 2-1 lead for the Saints here. Lakers got to try and get something done. And a lot of the success they have found has just come off of K being there in between these passes between Quint and Kamal at half, or Quint and Christian just trying to get something started in the air, and K will just come flying in and just knock it towards that net. Double demo from Christian should be good for another goal to set up here right off the top, but not good enough. Just a little bit too high there from Quint as it's back towards that Saints side.
Yeah, Christian going out, throwing his weight around there, trying to open up the field to the side of the Saints. 2 minutes to play. They're going to look to find that third, that fourth goal to make sure they really drive this one home against GVSU. This ball hanging out over the middle area. Cyber and K trying to link up for this one. K take it to the skies, off the ceiling, going to find that second touch, but going to be a little bit off target. Is going to go for the bump there. So GVSU playing that similar game. They want to use their physicality, try to open these nets up. Alpha going to ring that one in off the post. The follow also not going to be good. The Saints cling to this lead. A minute 40 to play. They are hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, right now they're just trying to stop what the Saints are throwing at them, and now could have a chance to get something set up here. Cyber tried to find something, but there was 3 defenders in his way. Not really much you can do in that situation. Alpha to challenge the ball from Christian. Coming right back down to Cyber, but Kamal in the way on that interception. K setting it up towards the middle. Alpha just a little bit too high, but it's going to drop right in front of the net. There's Cyber for the third hit there. 1, 2, 3 from the team, and that's a tie game from the Lakers here.
Yeah, that ball being popped up for that long, you almost knew impending doom was on the horizon. The Saints going to give that one up. 69 seconds to play left in this game. Both teams trying to edge this one out. We have a 5-game series, as was the same as the last series. So you have a little bit of room to make up if you end up dropping this game, but better to get ahead on the scorecards early, not have to put that pressure on yourself. The Saints know that. They've been in this spot a billion times at this point. They realize what's at stake, what's on the line, getting into that top 8, racking up those CRL points, but they still have to get through GVSU in this game 1. It has been a very good back and forth. Cyber going to knock that one away. We are getting into the nitty-gritty here. Overtime looming on the horizon if one team can't break through.
Yeah, 40 seconds left here. Time has flown by as these teams almost had a stalemate for a lot of the game until that one player finally gives and then the shot is able to be made. But other than that, it's just been back and forth, interception, contest on the ball, you name it. These teams are just shutting down anything the others have to offer, really.
Yeah, they just can't really find these good passing plays have been very hard to find for all these teams. Every single goal has been just off of unlucky bounce. Oh, Demo in the net, almost going to clear out. GVSU going to sneak that one in. K going to find that one. 2 seconds left. Heartbreak for the Saints in game 1. GVSU looks like they're going to walk away. They're going to steal one from the depths there. Christian not able to get there on the reverse. And GVSU, you're feeling damn good about that one.
GVSU finds that last second. Let's see, first touch on this ball. It's going to roll on the ground. There's no one there to touch it. K trying to find another. Christian might be able to keep this going for a few seconds here, but all it takes is one GVSU player to knock it. Oh, not right into the net. Almost found the net on that one, but it's going to touch the ground right at the goal line there, and that's 3-2 in game 1 for GVSU to take it. 1-0 here in the semifinals. Saints, not really too much to speak of for them. I mean, you know, each team found those 2 goals, but other than that, it was just a lot of ball contention from both of these teams.
Yeah, both teams played a fantastic game 1. The Saints dropping only their second game of the day, but dropping their first game 1. GVSU, I believe they had an almost flawless run. They may have dropped 1 game or 2 games tops. So both of these teams have been running through this winner's bracket like it's nothing. GVSU stealing that one away in the clutches. I was really hoping for that overtime, but K had other ideas. GVSU taking that game 1. Now the Saints going to be feeling that pressure just a little bit more.
Down a game. Saints, you know, Saints aren't in this position very often, to be honest. They're pretty good at finding that first game, so Saints have now fallen to Grand Valley State here in game 1. Game 2 got to come out a little more explosive.
Yeah.
Try to, you know, just play unpredictably, because it seems like the reason unpredictably is that. Right. Yeah, predict that. Kamal comes through and finds that one from the middle there. Oh, double touch off the defender as well. 25 seconds into the game.
Yeah, beautiful job to get that one through. Saints, exactly how you wanted to open up this game too after a heartbreaking game 1 defeat. You want to cling on to that 1 seed. You were projected to win out this bracket. You want to hold true to that. GVSU, though, very, very solid squad. They're going to have words to say about that one, but we still have a lot of time to play in this game too. A lot of mistakes could possibly be made. A lot of great plays as well. So now it ultimately comes down which team is going to be able to answer the call more than the other. GVSU going to be the first ones to get that one back. Alpha going to be the goal scorer.
I mean, you know, it's a crazy scuffle in front of the net when the feed at the top has like 6 different names in it. It's like demo shot, save, like there is nothing that's not happening on the field right now. All of these players in some kind of battle of their own, even while not near the ball. Wow, that could have been a quick one from Christian, but Alpha ready in the net there. Alpha back off Kamal's nose. Hey, lobbing it out. Christian able to find it into the air. Not much to speak of for the Saints in these past few seconds, though. They found that quick one early, but as of now, it's been a lot of great defense from GVSU, and then one goal that they found. K coming in from the skies. They could set up another passing play here, but pushed off towards the right side there. Alpha tries to come in for that off-the-top play, but it's not good. Quint try and clear it out of the zone.
Grand Valley has been non-stop threatening in this offensive end the last minute or so here. The Saints finally going to get that pinch off that goal line. Christian going to be there for the follow. Try to make a play. Good little scoop. Going to wait for a second teammate to get there. Not going to be the case, though. Quint going to have to retreat, get some boost. Try to set up this rotation piece for the Saints. GVSU, though, going to send that one right back for the Saints. And here comes Kamal. Right down the middle. Is going to get demoed, though. Beautiful play by K to shut down that possible chance from Kamal. Now it's going to be GVSU once again trying to clear this one out of the net. Going to be a little bit of a back tap. Saints might be able to find something off this one. Two members kind of hold up in the corner. Not able to gather possession, though. So this ball, once again, going to be stuck into a stalemate as it has been most of this game.
Christian can't roll it into the net there just yet. It's a little too far to the right as Alpha's able to take it out there. K, once again, contention right off of Quint's nose. K just flies in and finds these balls, whether it's from a pass, from a dribble, anything like that. K is just the disruptor of GVSU right now, going in, just trying to contest at all costs. Bounce not going to be good. Christian able to knock it out towards the left, and Quint. Now Kamal is in the net for that save. Back over towards himself there. Cyber looking it out of the way there. Back to Christian.
Yeah, Quint going to go for the bump there. Christian could take to the skies, try to get the fake out. Alpha going to make a fantastic read on that one, though. Now Kamal, second man to the corner, not going to find the touch. Pass is going to come over, though. Saints are going to try to stack up on this crease. They're not going to find any results, though. Now GVSU out on the counterattack, seeing if they can find some opening in the Saints defense. This time, slowly ticking away before our eyes. Either one of these teams, this could be a massive last minute and a half. The Saints trying to hold off reverse sweep territory, and GVSU wanting to try to bury this one seed where they stand. And they're doing so far a pretty good job. Net's going to be a little bit open. K going to be there for the follow. Is going to be saved again by Kamal. The Saints just clinging on here, making these last-ditch effort saves.
Yeah, I mean, the Saints, and then in terms of their offense, they're back to these, like, one-man show style attempts, and you know it's not going to work out, and they still try it, and it just immediately gets shut down by these defenders because you need that unpredictability of the second player there to make something happen. Cyber comes flying in from that side there for his own ball, actually, and finds it off the nose. A minute 11 left. Saints, you've got time to make this happen, or else you are going to be sitting in that reverse sweep territory, just like you said, Jobin.
Yeah, they got to get some work done here. Cyber with a beautiful alley-oop to himself for that last play. Now Quint trying to do the same here, going to try to get that shot on net. Is going to be denied. Christian going to win that 50 at the midline. Now Kamal following up in the wings here to the corner. It's going to be K first there, though. Going to win that 50 over Kamal. Christian try to pass that one back to Quint. Try to get something set up here. These solo plays, as you mentioned perfectly, they're not going to work consistently against these top-tier teams. You're going to have to find those passing plays, find those rotations, catch people out of position, and try to bury it home. The Saints putting that pressure on right now, realizing time is starting to eat away here. They are running out of time and running out of chances, but they still have 30 seconds to try to make something work.
Out towards the middle, but contested by Cyber. Quint there on the defense, should be able to dribble it out of the zone here, but double demo from each side there. Played back and forth. K will knock it out of there, and 13 seconds left. Grandview playing perfect stall here. Saints not really able to find much. The demo from Quint could get something started. 4 seconds, you got to make this happen. Kamal gets saved, and that might not be it, but there it is. Gonna hit the ground, and GVSU now 2-0 in this game here, looking to make that 3-0. I mean, we said they most likely haven't dropped a game. We're not sure if that bracket's fully updated or not, but looks like they haven't dropped a game, and now 2-0 in this. Saints, you got to battle back. Reverse sweep here, backs against the wall, or you're going to find yourself in that loser's bracket.
And two crushing goals to end Game 1 and Game 2, both coming with just about 1 minute left to play. The other game only it being 3 seconds. So the game has been very, very close on a knife's edge the entire series, but GVSU is finding that extra little something to find those goals at the end. The Saints still trying to figure out what they're missing. Maybe it's getting those passing plays going. Maybe GVSU is making good reads on those. You have to make some kind of adjustment, try to get that counterattack going. But GVSU sitting pretty at 2-0 right now. The Saints threatening to go to losers if they don't make it up here.
Yeah, they got to make this reverse sweep happen, and you really got to adjust this play style. Stop trying to make those solo plays. We saw it at the end there. There was 2 players there in front of the net, passing back and forth, grabbing those rebounds, and they were so close to that. If you just did that for the whole 5 minutes, maybe we would have seen a different game 2 there, but here we are in game 3. GVSU match point. Alpha already starting so hot, and K so close to nailing the back of that net, but the save is good from the Saints.
Yeah, what a start for GVSU, picking up where they left off in game 2, trying to bury this one early and often. The Saints now trying to go on this counterattack. Quentin Christian gonna find that first goal there. Exactly what the doctor ordered for St. Clair. It only starts with 1 goal. You're not going to get all 3 games back at once. You got to just start, work your way minute by minute, and that's exactly what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, 4:38 left. Quick goal from the Saints to find the lead against GVSU, which I don't think they've found thus far in the series.
Nope.
So there's a demo from Cyber onto Christian. Kamal to contest this ball in the air, but not going to get the touch. Went back towards himself. It's Kamal touching.
Send that one over to the midline, trying to get up Quint with that pass there. Not going to be able to get the follow, though. Maybe ran out of booster, not realizing that play wasn't going to be it. Let GVSU take possession. We'll try to play defense and rotate back on this one. Christian, send that one over to the middle. Going to be kicked away, though. Now GVSU trying to get the passing play going. Cyber trying to set something up. Quint going to be the first man to contest. Second little touch there by Cade. Not going to be enough to get that one on target. Now Kamal sending the Saints out, trying to go weight room. Not going to find the back of the net there. Going to be Quint to play that one over the net. The Saints trying to find that second goal. They really want to put the squeeze on GVSU. Try to ice this game 3 as soon as possible.
Yeah, they're trying. They are trying to absolutely change the story from the last 2 games. Make this reverse sweep. Get it started at least, the very least. Kamal, he'd be able to get something started with 50 boost there, but back out to Cyber. He should just be able to dribble this across half. Not if it's contested by Christian there. And now back into Grand Valley zone. From the skies, can Kamal find it off the top? Alpha to contest that one and just move it out of the way. Quint not able to find that second touch.
Oh, Christian off the reset. Ball careening on the goal line. Quint is going to be there for the follow. Christian going to hit that flip reset. Put that ball on the goal line on a silver platter for Quint. And Quint, make no mistake, is going to bury that one home. Ball bouncing back and forth off those posts. But nonetheless, it is a 2-goal lead for St. Clair in this game 3 where it's win or stay alive. Go to the loser's bracket, worst case.
Yeah, and I realized Quint's got a new car once again. This time it's got like a Lego-looking paint job there. Alpha finds the first demo of the play, but it might be a lob that could find it from Christian just a little too high. Flies past Quint. Kamal there. Contest Cyber. Okay, back over to Cyber. Oh, Alpha just flying right by. Just can't find that touch, can't find that goal. And 2-0 for the Saints. Half the game left to play, with the Saints looking much more comfortable against this team now.
Yeah, they have looked a lot better, although they are still going to challenge this net. Is GVSU. They're not going to go away into the good night here. They want to try to sweep these Saints, get out of here, move on to tomorrow's top 8, not have to worry about messing around in that loser's bracket, taking those chances. The Saints trying to find that 3rd goal. They're still playing a little bit aggressive, but you want to make sure you keep GVSU on that back foot. You don't want to play so passive where they're just going to flood your net, get those 7-8 opportunities, which no team is able to save off enough of those. Maldo going to try to play this one out. Going to get some space at least, so the Saints going to kill some clock, worst case.
Yeah, worst case scenario, they're able to kill a little bit of clock. You find that demo from Kamal as well. It's going to give them a little bit more time here as we're now down under that 2-minute mark. Okay, pass over to the corner, but nobody really to pass it to there. It's just back out from the Saints. Cyber and Alpha there on defense. No shot opportunities from the Saints here just yet, but Alpha could find something started, but not if he misses that touch.
Yeah, Kamal taken to the skies now. Going to be Quint to pick up that one in the mid area. They're going to cycle that ball back off that backboard. Quint back to the midline to try to play this one. Going to leave that one for Kamal, though. Kamal burying this one in the GVSU corner. Christian going to be there for the rotation. Ball bouncing right toward GVSU net. K is going to make that save, though the Saints still have this 2-goal lead. GVSU has threatened plenty of times, but they have not been able to find the back of the net quite yet. And the Saints have slowly but surely been eating away at this clock, trying to force this game 4.
Saints now still 2-0. A minute left to play. Trying to force this game 4, make it 2-1, start that reverse sweep. It seems oh so far away right now. Christian sending it over towards the middle. K back out to the corner. Should be cleared out by Kamal. The 2 defenders already on that rotation. Kamal to get demoed out. Double demo.
Wow.
But Christian back finds the third 2 goals for him this game. That should be it all but cleared out for the Saints.
That was a conga line of demos followed by Christian going to score that goal. So the Saints going to find their third, as you just noted. Now, they look like, barring some sort of absolutely historical disaster, they should be able to take this game 3. Of course, a double demo off the kickoff as well. So both teams not wanting to give an inch. GVSU, they're going to get their licks in even if they end up losing this game. I'm going to make St. Clair remember that physicality, but they're going to have to find the back of this net if they want to have a chance to stay in this game. But in all likelihood, game 4 looks like it's going to be on the horizon. The Saints will stave off the sweep for the time being. GVSU going to get a couple more demos in there.
I haven't seen this many vehicles explode since I used to play Battlefield. Like what is this? Like, so many demos coming out, and after basically none at the starting of the game, Alpha able to stop the shutout in that last second there, but 3 seconds for 2 goals might just be impossible. Alpha. You know, at least you don't get shut out in this third game here. 3 seconds to go. Saints are just going to try and win this kickoff. Another demo coming through right off the top. They don't care. They're going to come through, make it 2-1. The Saints starting this reverse sweep.
Yeah, we have 2 pretty evenly matched teams here. GVSU has shown up and shown out this series so far. The Saints did a much better job there. We had a pretty slow game that last game. Not a ton of shots, a lot of passing back and forth, a lot of teams playing the possession game, making a couple saves here and there, but it wasn't the offensive outpour that we saw from some of the other series. Maybe that'll bode well for the Saints, playing that slightly slower pace, but we will have to see. GVSU, I'm sure they're going to make an adjustment. St. Clair, well, how are they going to answer now? They still got 2 games to win to complete the reverse sweep.
Yeah, I mean, if you can keep doing what you were doing in that game, seem to work out well for you. Just contest that ball. Don't let K and Alpha set things up, because Alpha is like Eclipse from last game.
Yep.
Like, you're just gonna fly in and find that final touch, find that final shot, and it's almost always gonna be good. Cyber tries to make the solo play there, but it's Kamal to shut it down right at the starting of the game here. Cyber once again, bouncer into the net, but there's 3 defenders there to stop it. It's going to be Kamal, though, once again. Oh my. Into net this time, but here's the barrage of shots starting from GVSU. Saints desperately got to try and clear this ball.
Yeah, Christian, great adjustment there to get this one out by the Saints. At least a couple seconds to breathe. We saw they'd start to show those cracks when they're trapped in that offensive end. It's like being spawn trapped, basically. You can't move out, the other team barreling down on you. GVSU not looking to move out of this estate anytime soon. Going to be Christian trying to set up something for Quint over there. Trying to get this ball cleared out. Alpha and Cyber trying to link up, though. Cyber looked like he was going for that mid-air bump. Alpha not able to convert on that shot. Now K got to take it to the corner. Saints are going to be there for the play. Kamal going to be the first one to follow this one. Multiple Saints still stacked up in front of this net. GVSU already going to be at 5 or 6 shots, I believe, just a minute and change in here. St. Clair, though, it's all about that counterattack. Can you pick your spots and open that window and find that first goal?
Cyber from the sky, contested by Quint. Quint deciding to do the exact same thing that K is doing to them. Just go for every single pass, every single dribble that's happening. Just try and take it right off of that player's nose and, you know, turn it into an advantage for your team. You're able to find that ball control, and then that player who was on that offensive is pretty well out of position for the next play and has to take some time on that rotation. Down from the top, but no follow-up from the rest of the Lakers.
Kamal going to be there trying to jostle with Cyber for that possession of that ball. Christian waiting in the wings to that mid area. Quint going to be there for the follow. Now Christian should be able to clear this one out, get them some space. Quint taking to the skies. Going to be Alpha, first man to the ball yet again, shutting down the Saints offense before it can get going. They're going to send this one right back into that Saints end. The Saints going to 50 that one over the middle. Cyber playing that one back to his team in the corner. Kamal is waiting there, though, instead. Not able to link up on that passing play, though. Christian it was. Going to go airborne there. Now back toward the defensive end. No one in net is going to be saved by Christian. That one was a little bit close. The Saints got to make sure they lock in, but this net's looking pretty open as well. It is going to be open. Quint gonna find the demo, but Christian gonna be the goal scorer there. So from defense to offense, gonna convert there exactly what the Saints needed. Little fake out there maybe to get Cyber off that gas pedal, and he is gonna find that far side shot.
Yeah, Alpha, other than Cyber, who was neck and neck with Christian there, Alpha was the only player who would have been able to come in and make that save, and the demo from Quint right at the last second, leave that net wide open and take the lead here in what has been an absolute stalemate of a game so far.
Oh, speaking of stalemates, this ball is getting dangerously close for either side on some of these shots. We've seen this ball flashing that gray and white on the goal line multiple times. Christian gonna try to find off the backboard. Beautiful touch, gonna be saved by K there. Christian trying to find that second goal, give the Saints the edge they're looking for, but they are still looking really good in this game 4. As you said though, it's been an extremely close back and forth series. Little double commit there, unless they're maybe going for a pinch, a little bit of a miscue though. Nonetheless, they should be able to gather possession in their corner. Gonna be Alpha to the ball though, trying to get that little backward flip. Gonna be touched up there by Quint. The Saints are gonna try to clear this one out. GVSU, knowing they still need that one goal to get back, they're gonna still try to threaten as often as they can.
Yeah, minute 30, and Saints looking possible for this reverse sweep now.
Quiet. We know what you've done before in the past to the Rocket League team.
I may or may not be the god of caster curses, but we're moving past that today. All right,
We're gonna break it.
we're gonna break it. A minute 20 left, and Saints still playing on defense in their zone right now. A little bit of a lead to work off of, but you gotta convert this into more. We know how fast a goal can go in Rocket League. Christian, Cyber just misses the touch there. Back over to Kamal, double touch off the corner. Quint, no teammate there to help him out, but Quint, the setups are there.
Yep.
Just waiting for that third teammate to have the boost available. Somebody had to go make a quick pit stop for that.
Yeah. One thing to note, the Saints have played the possession game infinitely better the second half of this game 4. They have controlled the pace. They've held this ball in this GVSU zone. They're finding multiple chances. They're finding these rotations. K gonna try to find the equalizer. Christian gonna lock that door up, not let that goal go through Alpha. Gonna try to set it up over the middle. The Saints have 24 and counting to ice this game out, force this game 5, put all the pressure in the world. Gonna go for the roundabout shot there. One defender gonna miss. Christian gonna be there to play that one. Saints gonna have to rotate back on defense. Alpha waiting in the wings there. Not gonna find the touch. We are now into single-digit seconds. Demo on Christian. Numbers advantage. Not gonna go the wayside though. They're gonna get this ball into this GVSU zone. Kamal, a little bit of boost to play with. 1 second left. That ball touches down. We are going to game 5.
This is the beauty of best of 5. We get these 2-2 game 5 situations. Now, we've seen just about everything both these teams have to offer. Both of these teams have now played 4 games. They know they have a pretty good idea of how the others play. They got to put it all out on the field here in game 5, put it all together and see which team can make this win come to fruition.
Yeah, we are now into the championship rounds of this heavyweight matchup. Both of these teams super evenly matched back and forth this entire series, but either one of these teams is going to go to that loser bracket. The 1 seed Saints trying to stave off the upset, trying to make it into tomorrow's top 8. GVSU trying to shock them right now. Close out this series. Saints, though, in reverse sweep position. So GVSU, they've got to be feeling good, but they're definitely feeling the pressure now. It's going to be ramped up from those first couple games. Now your lead is gone. Your momentum has kind of been sapped from you, but you are still in the series. You're still playing extremely well. Saints almost getting on the board early there. That might be, if GVSU gets scored on early, that might be tough for the mental to come back, but they're going to go right on this counterattack, try to open it up. A beautiful back and forth from both sides to kick things off.
Yeah, with these teams so even in these games. I mean, even the ones the Saints have won, it's been 1 goal lead, 2 goal lead, and that's just about it. No huge leads to speak of. It's been a lot of find that 1 goal and just play as much keep away as you can in those last seconds. And the time already ticking away from us, a minute into this game. And really only 1 good attempt from both sides here.
Yeah, not super surprising. I didn't think either of these teams was going to go like full bore, pedal to the metal, try to go crazy and find these chances. Alpha is going to find that demo, though. They want to make sure they don't open up that backside. They want to keep these balls out of the net. They're more than happy to win a 1-0 game, as we've seen. This has been a very low-scoring series. All these games, as you perfectly said, been 1 to 2 goal games. The Saints trying to open it up. Beautiful pass. Christian, just a little bit too much juice on that one. going to go off the crossbar. Beautiful scoring opportunity nonetheless, but not going to be converted for the Saints. Hopefully they're not kicking themselves later in the game after that one. But now back on this defensive end, Kamal going to be the one to try to play this one out. Going to get 50'd up there. Back over to Alpha. GVSU trying to threaten now with their own offensive chances.
Yeah, Christian clear it out of that zone there. Sets it up towards the middle. There's Quint. But the touch from Alpha is good. Perfect pass over to Cyber as well. Cyber could have this in position. It's Alpha to break that 0-0 score line. 1-0 GVSU game 5. This lead was ran with all last game and won. So can GVSU do the same thing is the question. 3 minutes left to play this game. Not over just yet, but the lead now over to GVSU.
Yeah, I may be wrong, but I believe the team that has scored first every game this series has ended up winning the game. So if that is to be of note, GVSU going to be feeling really good about this one. Alpha trying to find that second one, though, trying to get that insurance policy. Oh, beautiful play, Cyber off the ceiling. That's going to be 2 for GVSU. Saints have an uphill battle to climb now. Lots of time still to play, but that double commit going to haunt them now.
Yeah, Kamal just not ready for that angle at all. Sitting there in net, but the jump just not there. Just waiting in the crease as that ball sails by. 2:50 to go and 2-0 GVSU. Now, see, a 2-goal lead is something you can sit on and kind of play defense now. But at the same time, all this time in the Saints zone is just going to run out the clock even more. And with how back and forth these teams are, every single play, we'll say, or every single kind of offensive drive, it's just, there's not enough shot opportunities other than just the ones that land, really. Everything else is just cleared out to that left side, cleared out to the right side, or just lobbed right over the middle, and that's really about it. There ain't more to speak of, but Alpha finds the floater, and it's gonna land in the net there, just barely crossing the goal line. Now 3-0. GVSU is not messing around in game 5.
Yeah, they are looking to be in the driver's seat by a country mile right now. The Saints, a lot of miscommunications, 3 or 4 double commits already. That shot from Christian that probably should have been a goal goes a little bit tall, a little bit off to the side there. Quint's going to try to make some kind of play there. Kamal waiting on this backside. The Saints, they're going to have to find one, and find one relatively quick, I assume. The way GVSU has been playing defense, both of these sides have been so evenly locked up. They're going to have to find something crazy if they want to stave off this game 5 and go into that winner's bracket tomorrow. But GVSU playing so clean right now. I'm not sure exactly how the Saints are going to be able to find these goals.
Yeah, it's like all the adjustments the Saints had made up to now were all for naught, as these goals are just coming out of nowhere for GVSU. They're able to find these perfect angles on a whim from these passing plays, and a lot of them are passes all the way from the other side. And there's the first one for Christian. The comeback slowly starting to come together, but 1:25 for 2 goals. Saints, you've done it before. I've seen them do it before. Can they do it in a game with this much pressure, this much on the line? We're talking about moving into top 8 in that winner's side here.
Yeah, luckily, if they do somehow still lose, not to put it out there, they will at least have a shot at the loser's bracket to still qualify for tomorrow. But you want to have to avoid that stress, avoid that headache, be done with your CCA day nice and early. But they still have their work cut out for them. 2 goals in 1 minute, a tall order against a team like GVSU. The defense has been so stout the entire series. All these games only having 2 to 3 goals tops per side. Saints are going to try to set something up here. Christian going to find that shot. Alpha going to deny it. Now Kamal trying to get something over the middle. Kicked away again by Cyber. GVSU shutting the door at the clutch time right now. Saints not able to break through for the second goal just yet, and this time is getting low.
Have 40 seconds left. You got to make a goal happen in these next 10-15, or else the game is just going to slip away from you. It's Alpha clearing it out. Just nothing to get started here for the Saints. No opportunities. Grand Valley just too good at shutting these down. Just these contentions too strong right down the middle, but going to be knocked away by Cyber. 15 seconds left. Saints could find themselves in the loser's bracket here.
And it looks like that will end up being the case. By the time they get this ball to the net, even if they were to score it, there will not be enough time. GVSU going to upset the #1 seed in the winner's bracket. They will move into that top 8 on Sunday. And your St. Clair Saints got a little more work to do in that loser's bracket. Got to win, I believe, 2 or 3 more matches to get through that top 8. Nonetheless, to have that goal going with 3 seconds left, to get scored on with 20 seconds left or whatever it was and lose that game. 2 heartbreaking finishes. They were not able to complete that reverse sweep. Game 5 just completely fell apart for them.
Yeah, I mean, they almost had it. They really almost had it. But Grand Valley, Cyber, Alpha, and K, what a squad they've got there. I mean, they've got a game plan down. They stick to it, and it is successful, to say the least. They are going to find their way into top 8. We're going to go to a quick little break here until we catch up with the Saints in the losers bracket.